Before we begin the video, if you haven't yet, come on down and join my Discord server. Link is down in the description. The story of the Mandalorian resumes in Chapter 10, The Passenger. Mando must escort a frog lady and her spawn across the galaxy, while also fending off a vicious spider attack. I'm Daily Warlord, and this is my review of Chapter 10. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's review will be all about the 10th episode. And first things first, let's talk about the good things. For standard monster fights, I must say the spider stuff was pretty cool. It was creepy and horrifying, and I mean that in the best possible way. Compared to other fights, it definitely gave off a different feel, and overall it was a suspenseful and engaging scene that really worked. I also enjoyed this episode's setting. The icy, desolate wasteland really complements that creepy feeling I mentioned. And this episode also has a few callbacks to earlier in the series, mainly Chapter 6. I don't like Chapter 6 at all, but I do appreciate that they're tying in some details here. Also, Baby Yoda steals the spotlight as usual. The best part of this episode was seeing him completely devour Frog Lady's eggs, which is disturbing if you think about it, but mainly pretty hilarious. As for the Frog Lady, no complaints there. It's interesting to have a character who doesn't actually speak English, and I like that she's clearly going to be involved in multiple episodes. Her design is good, and she's an interesting companion. This episode has an interesting idea of family. Mando and the child, Frog Lady and her eggs, and even the spider and its own eggs. But I feel this episode doesn't really focus enough on these connections. This idea really could have been a powerful message going through the episode. But ultimately, I only became aware these ideas existed at all by reading a review on the web. And I must say, this is the epitome of an overrated Mando episode. The plot itself is insanely bland. Mando protects innocent person from bad monster. Come on! I like the spider stuff, but this show just keeps going back to the same basic filler structure over and over again. It's alright for these first two episodes to be more casual, but I'll be disappointed if the next episode doesn't feature the Moff or Boba Fett or any real bad guys. Overall, I'm just bored of seeing the same story rehashed in different episodes. The music is still an issue for me, and I won't discuss this again in future reviews. Let's just say it isn't my favorite. I do have to say though, the start of this episode was really funny, and I love these introductions where Mando just completely annihilates these random thugs. This one was especially memorable. Overall, humor was a win here. Whether it be with Baby Yoda or with this first scene, I found myself laughing at times. This episode wasn't horrible or awful by any means, but it wasn't great either, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. This episode had some good ideas and good humor, but it's really just more of the same. I am much more excited for the main storyline, so I hope we get to see more of that soon. Anyways, thank you for watching if you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone and everyone you know. Leave your thoughts on this episode below, and I'll see you next time.